Deuteronomy 7:6, and it reads, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh our power. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth."
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings and salutations to the Agiyam, Akwathiam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom, shalom.
Want to read that for me again?
Deuteronomy 7:6, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and Yahweh our power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself."
And Yahweh has chosen who? The children of Israel unto himself to be a special people, man. Okay? You know, not everybody. You know what I'm saying? And who are the children of Israel? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. The only people that went into slavery on cargo slave ships, documented historical. You have never seen one of those Jewish people with a fucking yoke of iron around his neck. You haven't seen him oppressed by his enemies, except for what? Over in Germany? You know? There's so much uproar about those 6 million people, but what about the 300 million people?
Right.
You know? The 100 million so-called Negroes. The 100 million Latinos. Okay? The Taino Indians, the Aztec, the Incas, the Mayans. What about the 100 million Native American Indians that were slaughtered?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the uproar about that?
I heard the one brother saying that was a holocaust.
A holocaust. You damn right.
That was a holocaust or a holofraud.
You know, how can you be oppressed by your own people, man? How could you be put into slavery by your own people? That wasn't a slavery. You know? What Hitler did was told those people to stop following a Schwartzy religion. He said that out his own mouth. Schwartzy meaning black. Stop following that black religion, that nigger religion, man. And he also said that America didn't know who they had in their hands. They had the jewels of the Most High in their hands, man. You know, that's the special people that the scriptures are talking about. That's the holy people, the people that are separate from all these others. And we were talking about Esau last week, you know, and how he had a brother, Jacob, and he hated his brother Jacob, okay? He was jealous of his brother Jacob, man, because he sold his birthright, you know? But the birthright was Jacob's from the beginning. The birthright was the children of Israel, that so-called special people. You can read about that in 2nd Ezra. I think it's the 6th chapter. It tells you that all people came from Adam, and so did the people that God chose, man.
Yep.
That holy people, those separate people. And that people is the children of Israel, man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Go ahead,
A special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are on the face of the earth. Okay? Even though we're on the bottom right now, look at what we do, man. Look at what we do in the sports in the sports arenas. Look at what we do with music. Look at what we do with math and art. Okay? You know? Shit, the health field. The first fucking successful art transplant was done by a so-called black man. You see? Salakia. What was that there? I did a story about the brother. Can't remember his name. I'm horrible with names. I'm Salakia, but I don't believe it was a heart transplant. Salakia for that, but it was a brother that did. It was a successful transplant that he did, and it was the first of its kind. Okay, I'm gonna just put it like that.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Being that we, even though we're at the bottom, the Lord had made us the salt of the earth. Matthew 13.
Yep.
Salakia. Matthew 5:13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Mm-hmm.
It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men.
And see, that's what we're being, trodden underfoot. We are the salt. What did the scripture say? Jacob is the former of all things.
That's it.
You see? Jacob is the former of all things. Who follows the so-called black man? Everybody does. Everybody mimics what the so-called black man does in America, man. Okay? Lil Wayne wears some tight ass pants. All our sons wear tight ass pants. You see what I'm saying? You know, Israel, all of Israel wants to wear tight pants because a damn a rap star wore 'em. Okay? They got the hat cap cocked to the side, 2 o'clock at a 90-degree angle. Every motherfucking body wants their hat cocked at 2 o'clock, a 90-degree angle.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Jacob is the former of all things. So everybody wants to mimic the so-called blacks, and then the Latinos. That shit, the Latinos are following the so-called black man. Okay? Even though they're their brothers. Every goddamn commercial you watch got a jingle of a rap. You know? Everything. Is that it on that, brother? Deuteronomy? Yeah, we finish that out, and then we're going to get Jeremiah 17:4.
Reading on. Yep. Reading on. Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people.
We were the fewest of all people. So the Most High chose a small nation of people, man, and turned them into a great nation. You see? You know? Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 17:4, and it reads, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
We should discontinue from our heritage. So what have we become? We become niggas, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Uncle Tomahawks. Okay? You know, we become all of the bywords and proverbs, man, that the curses said we were going to become, man.
Yeah.
We discontinue from our heritage. We're no longer called the children of Israel. We're no longer called Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Manasseh, okay, Simeon, Gad, Issachar. We're no longer called those things anymore, man.
But at the same token, the only one who has their biblical name is the J-ish
But
people.
them issues. You see what I'm saying?
But they're the chosen. The brother just said it was going to be beaten out of us, so to speak. We was going to be discontinued from our heritage. So how is it that he, so-called, only has the biblical name?
He's the only one. But all of these nations right here, all of these nations, Salakia, if you can't see it, but all of these nations have biblical histories, man. You got Ham. These are so-called black people, but we're not mentioned there. We're mentioned up there with the children of Shem. You see? We're Shemitic, just like they are. But who the hell is Shem? Noah didn't have a fourth son hiding in the motherfucking closet on the ark. You see? Noah didn't have a fourth son named Sem. Who is that? You know? When do you become Semitic? When did you become Semitic? When you're Shemitic. You come out of Shem. Okay? Esau came out of Shem, and Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white race, man.
But there was a chosen line.
Yeah.
I think it's in, correct me if I'm wrong, 2nd Ezra 6:27.
Yeah. That's the everybody came out of Adam. Everybody came. We all come of Adam. Okay. You see. So we come out of Shem just like the so-called white man comes out of Shem. Okay. Esau begot sons, and one of his grandsons was Amalek. And you people over there that are calling yourselves by the name of Israel are come out of Amalek, man. You're Amalekites. You see? You're Hebrew Edomites, man. We're Hebrew Israelites. Go ahead,
Shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
And the land which thou knowest not.
Right.
We're going to cause you to, the Most High said, if you don't follow my law, statutes, and commandments, you're going to serve your enemies in the lands which you knew not. Yeah, we're coming to get you, you motherfucker. We're coming to put your little asses in slavery. I'm going to put my foot in your little ass. And we will cause to be put into slavery under our enemies, man. Okay? The children of Israel went into slavery under the nation of Edom, man.
How are they the chosen people? They ain't never been in slavery like the brother was saying in the beginning. They was never in slavery.
Yeah. And that's the problem. You people owned the slave ships.
Right. Financed it.
Financed it, everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know? So where do you come off calling yourself by the name of the children of Israel when you were the ones that put the Israelites into slavery?
Right.
You were the main ones that knew what the truth was, and you caused us, and you did the bidding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, basically, because it said he was going to cause us to go into slavery, not you.
Right.
You see? So you just did what he told you to do through the Spirit. You got anything on that now?
To serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not.
That's right. We didn't know anything about this land over here, the children of Israel. You know? Go ahead.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
That's right. And forever means a long goddamn time. And we've been in slavery for damn near 500 years now under these people.
Right.
You know? Emancipation means just to change the ownership, man.
Yep.
Okay? So the Emancipation Proclamation, that only transferred the ownership of a private slave owner to the government. Okay? That's why we pay taxes. That's why we have a birth certificate. Okay? And a social security number. That's only another form of slavery, man. We went from shackles and iron, yokes of iron around our necks to goddamn yokes of iron in our pockets, man. Via paper. Okay? And a file cabinet and a goddamn computer. That's our slavery now. Okay? And the mental slavery through their philosophies, the Christianity, the Islam. Okay? You see? The Nation of Islam and shit. You got all these Negroes out here running around and shit thinking that's their religion, man.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's basically a slavery, man.
That's basically Catholic.
Exactly.
You know, slavery, Catholic, all
Catholicism.
You know?
All of those philosophies are spiritual bounds, man. You know?
And them brothers in Philly, man, they love that Muslim shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're the grimiest.
They're grimy as hell, man.
I'm telling you, man. They'll knock off your wife in a second.
Man, look.
And the transgender, everything, man.
Yeah,
wicked.
them
And
too.
they'll have their garbs on and everything.
Yep.
They're just wicked.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
That was it.
That was it. Go ahead and Deuteronomy 28, 9 and 10.
That's all right.
What's up, brother?
Deuteronomy 28 and 9, and it reads, Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself.
Mm-hmm. He's going to establish us a holy people. Go ahead.
As he hath sworn unto thee, that thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy power and walk in his ways.
If thou shalt keep the commandments and walk in the ways of Yahweh. He was going to make us a special people, man. Okay? And what did we do? We went against those laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's why we're in the condition that we're in right now.
Yep.
Yeah. The 12 tribes of Israel, bro. Go ahead, I couldn't even hear what Bro Homeboy was saying.
Yeah, I know. He said something tribes, but then I think he said something like Yahuka tribe.
Yahuka, yeah.
Reading on, and all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by my name of the Lord.
That's right. The people on the earth would have seen that we were the Most High's chosen people, man, if we would have followed these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? He wouldn't have been angry with us. He wouldn't have put us into captivity. But that was part of the program, man. That's part of what the prophecy. Okay, part of the plan to be put into slavery. You know, so we can learn of how wickedness really looks, man. Go ahead.
And also, when it says that thou art called by the name of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
the name of the Lord is Yahweh. And the tribe of Judah, which is basically a whole, it starts with the tribe of Judah.
Yep.
And when you say that in Hebrew, it's Yahweh Duh,
That's right.
meaning Yahweh thanks,
Yep.
the Most High thanks.
Most High thanks. That's
So
right.
when thou art called by thy name of the Lord, and thou shalt be afraid of thee.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That was it. Yep. Go to Deuteronomy 28, read 15, 31, and then 49 to 51.
Deuteronomy 15 and 31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes.
Now 15. So I'll go to 28. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. No, Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Got it.
That's all right.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh our power.
That's right. If you don't listen to what the Most High is telling you, go ahead.
To observe to do all his commandments
Mm-hmm.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses. Who are these curses in Deuteronomy 28 chapter talking about, man? Who is still dealing with these curses to this day? Okay? Having to borrow, having to be the borrower and not the lender. Okay? Going to these people for all the wants and needs that we have, man. Okay? Water, food, shelter. You know? We have to go to these people who are these things. These are part of those curses. Okay? Who is a proverb and a byword? We're not being called by our biblical biblical nationality. Okay? We're a byword and a proverb, man. You know? How many times have they changed our nationality? You know? We went from Negro to colored to black to African American. Okay? They've changed our nationality 10 goddamn times since we've been on this fucking place, in this place, man. You see? You know, but then they want to call, but they've been the goddamn Israelites and Jewish people for the last 5,000 years. But we're the only ones that had our nationalities changed 100 fucking times. You know? Go ahead,
Reading on, you want me to keep reading?
No, go to 31 for me, please.
Deuteronomy, what was that? 15 and 28 and 31. So Deuteronomy 28 and 31, and it reads, thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face. And shall
Salakia, go to 37. Salakia, my bad.
Deuteronomy 28
37.
and 37. And it reads, and thou shalt become an astonishment,
You see, there we go. Go ahead.
a proverb, and a byword.
Mm-hmm. And we are an astonishment to the nations, man. You know? You got our women out in the middle of the street twerking in front of fucking police cars. Okay? Doing all kind of abominable things, man, just there in public. You know, being wicked as hell. That's an astonishment, man, to the nations. You got these young black men out here doing all kind of wickedness, being all fucking fruity and shit on videos.
Man,
You know?
tell me you seen that.
Yo, what's that?
No, my bad. Not
Oh.
that. I see the video from Manata Zakba.
Yeah.
And his brother was talking about I love transgender. It's a rap video.
Oh, nah, I didn't see that shit.
Oh, man, yo.
Nah, but see, that's what I'm talking about. You know, we got there's countless videos that are out there of our people, man, just doing the weirdest and dumbest shit, man. You know, when these little TikTok challenges come out, Who was the first people we see on video doing the shit? So-called blacks. You know? Because they're simple, man. Our people are simple as hell. Go ahead, brother.
An astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
Niggers, Negroes, colored, black, okay? Afro-American, African-American. What's going to be next? You see? Go ahead,
Among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee.
Mm-hmm. That was it. Go to 49 and read to 51.
Jumping down, verse 49.
Start at 48. Yes, sir.
Jumping down to verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger.
That's right. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Okay? We were brought here. We're going to go into slavery again on slave ships, and you should be sold to your enemies. Go ahead, brother.
Against thee in hunger and in thirst
Mm-hmm.
and in nakedness and in want of all things.
In want of all things. Are the Jewish people in want of all things? No, they own all this shit. Okay? They own all the goddamn property in New York for the most part. All the high-rise buildings. You see? These people ain't in want of all things, man. They ain't a byword and a proverb. They're being called Jewish. That's not a byword. That's what they call. That's what their nationality is. They say. So they say. Okay? They're not the children of Israel, because if they were, they wouldn't have a goddamn thing. They wouldn't have a nation. Where's King David? Huh?
Right.
Where's the 12 gates? Where's the chariots at?
Right.
You know?
They don't even call on King David.
Hell
They
no.
don't call on King David. They don't call on King Solomon.
Yeah. Go ahead and
that's
smile.
right.
Go ahead and smile. That's funny, ain't it, man? Yeah, we're going to get your ass in slavery soon. Don't worry. You fucking devil. Go ahead,
So like I was saying, they don't even call on their King David. They don't mention him. They don't call on King Solomon. They don't mention King Solomon.
Nothing.
The only one they mention is who is Alexander the Great.
Yeah,
They ain't the goddamn people.
Yeah, he was Amalek, I believe.
That's crazy, bro.
You know? Because that's who you are, man. But you want to say that you're the byword and proverb, but that's not a byword being called by your nationality. And so you say, like I said, you know, you would the scripture said that we were going to discontinue from our heritage.
Right.
Until the Most High came and gave it back to us.
Right.
Okay? How can you discontinue from your heritage but call yourself by the name that was given to you? You can't. Go ahead,
And in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
I never seen a yoke. Where's that poster at? Sorry. I never seen a yoke of iron on an Ishmaelite, but I seen a yoke of iron. There we go. There it is. But oh, these are some good ones too. Okay. If you want to know who went into fucking slavery, you got so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians on this sign, man. Okay? You don't have nobody named Bloomberg on this fucking sign. Okay? And it said that there should be a yoke of iron put upon their necks, man. This is the yoke of iron right here. None of these goddamn Jewish people had these on their necks. They're the ones that made them, to put them on our fucking necks. Okay? Go ahead,
And in one of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Until he hath destroyed thee. Okay? You're getting out of camera here, bro.
Slap.
You're all right.
Yeah, and he did a wonderful job destroying us.
And look at our people.
You know?
Look at the state of our people. You see, the brother just read that we should be in astonishment. That's being destroyed, man. Doing all the wickedness that our people do. That shit. That's destruction of a nation of people, man. You know. But the Most High has an a group of people that He's raising up these days, man, to come up out of this place.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
The Book of Revelations talks about they shall stand upon their feet after 3.5 days. That 350 years.
Yep.
1619 and 1969. Okay? Abba Bivens brought this truth back to life, man.
Yep.
Okay?
Where them dry bones?
Yeah.
That
And
Ezekiel.
that's right.
About.
You know? That 3.5 days, man. They stood upon their feet, and those that saw them, the Jewish people saw them, okay? And great fear fell upon them. You see? Why you think they're doing what they're doing to Kanye? Because they're afraid that this truth is going to expose them for being who the fuck they are, the devil.
Yep.
That the Bible speaks of.
Yep. This word had reached the gates of the nobles.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you know, most brothers, you know, we think that Kanye could be a psyops, you know.
Yeah.
And he's being set up.
It's possible.
It's possible. Right. It's possible because that famine in the word is coming. Yep. Everything is fitting as far as the pieces on the puzzle.
Yeah, it's getting ready. That's what's getting ready to happen, yo.
And who they going to target? They're going to make Kanye look like a straight up extremist.
Yep.
And they coming. All that shit that you read in, what is it? Project
Yeah.
All them Jones. King Alfred Plan.
Cypher. King Alfred.
It's all in there.
Yeah.
Con. Yep. It's all in there. Everything's in there as far as what they gonna do to the extremist so-called black militant groups.
Yeah, they're gonna round us up, man. They said that's the project. They're to round up extremists.
Yep. So now they're putting Kanye, a big ass, to control the narrative.
Uh-huh.
All right. Everybody, Kanye has a large following.
He does. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him at like a fucking Sakari camp or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be out there at a camp somewhere. And thousands of people be out there trying to watch that shit, man. You know? I mean, yeah, like the brother said, he has such a large following. If he would go to that point, to that extreme, to go out to camps and start, like even just standing there learning. I'm telling you, man, these people would go fucking crazy. They kick us off the streets quick, man. They get our asses off the streets quick.
Hell yeah, and it all makes sense. Like I said, like the brother said, it's a possibility that he could be set up.
Yep.
But man, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices.
Yep.
All right. So this and the famine has to come. What better way?
Exactly. For him to get involved and bring a large following and have people, crowds of people on the streets, and that's going to be a big thing, man, that we're dealing with. Yep. Was that dealing with? Oh, go ahead.
Reading on, Deuteronomy 28 and 49, Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth, but who is the national symbol of America? And Rome and Greece, the eagle. Go ahead,
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
America, this bastard ass little child language, because we have a holy language. It's called the Lashawan Kodash. Okay? Go ahead,
A nation of fierce continuance. Or is that countenance?
Countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance.
That's them weapons. That's their weapons that they have. They're fierce as hell. Okay, go ahead.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
That's right.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil.
That's right. That's why we have to go to him for one of all things, man. You see? Shalom, brother says Shalom. Wow, Edomite. They're so-called because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said Shalom, so that's all right. Go ahead, brother.
corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy king or
Kin,
kin,
the children. Yeah, go ahead.
or flocks of thy sheep,
Mm-hmm.
until he had destroyed these.
You see, he wasn't going to let it. He wasn't going to allow us to prosper in any way, just like we don't to this day here in America. We can't pass down generational wealth, man. We were put in a position to not be able to leave anything for our children, to not leave any inheritance for our children, man. You know, and be as though Deuteronomy 30 and 7 is happening. A lot of Edomites are falling into the curses, so they're no longer able to leave anything anymore, man.
Time.
Okay?
Enchantments ain't working. None
Of that. So before, back in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, a so-called white person bought a house, then they would move to another house and give that house to their children. That's pretty much generational wealth. You know, being able to leave a house that's paid for to your children. You know, and then there's those people would be so well off because they're working, not having to pay for a home, that they would move into another better home and leave that for their children. So now the grandchildren have it. See, that's generational wealth, man. You know, on a simple level. Now our generational wealth, you know, back in the day, we would have animals, land. We would give our children land and animals to start their lives, man. You see? This is called generational wealth, and that was taken from us, man. That the increase of our fruit, man. You know, that's why we've been destroyed. We have to go to these people for one of all things. You know, them issues don't have to go to anybody for one of all things. You know, they're being given $1 billion every fucking year by America. You know, and they said they have their own products. They sell jewelry. They own real estate.
Right.
You know.
Right, they are not in the one of all
They're
things.
not in the one of all
man,
things.
the Lord said he was going to come and get us and deliver us back to the land of the Union.
Exactly. Not the Balfour Declaration.
Right. In World War II, and now, exactly. So, man, come on, man. They don't fit the prophecy.
They don't fit it at all. They don't fit the curses.
Exactly.
They don't fit. They don't fit. They're anywhere in there except for being the fucking wicked that the Bible speaks about, man. You see? You know? Book of Revelation says that the Lord knows that we're rich, man. You know?
And now they're saying, man, I'm telling you, these goddamn people are the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Now they're saying, I guess it's a rabbi that said that he's in contact with meeting up with the Messiah.
Yo, I saw that.
What are you talking about, man? You know,
I saw that.
Great.
You know what I mean? That's funny as hell, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's in contact. He's talking to the Messiah.
No.
But then, who was that? I think it was Elder Malcolm who was talking about, I believe, that he was talking about that this young dude, this young rabbi, up and coming rabbi, that these people like are reverencing this man, you know. So and he's not even, and as far as his status, he shouldn't be at a certain part at the Wailing Wall.
Okay.
But he's being allowed to go there. You know. So this is they're doing something over there. They're getting ready to build that temple. They're actually in the process. But the Most High is going to destroy that shit, man.
Right. Because it's a spiritual temple.
Yeah. This ain't no physical temple, man.
Right.
You know, if that was Israel over there, I think I said it earlier. Where's the walls with the 12 gates in it? Where's the 12 gates with the names of the 12 tribes? Where's that? You see what I'm saying? Where's the angels that are at those gates? You see? You people are frauds, man. Go ahead,
that was verse 51.
Yeah. Nah, go to 28 and 68. Kick them in the nuts.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Into Egypt again with ships. When you're talking about Egypt or Egyptos, that means bondage. You can read that in the book of Exodus. I believe it's the 20th chapter. Okay? So when you're talking about bondage or slavery, you should go into slavery again in ships. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Mm-hmm. Your homeland, we won't see our homeland again until the Most High comes. That's through prophecy. Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We shall be sold unto our friends.
Enemies.
Our enemies,
That's
man.
right.
Okay? The Holy Scriptures say that we will be sold to our enemies. Be a cargo slave ship. Not our friends, not our brothers, but our enemies, man. So who are we in the hand of right now?
That's right.
Okay? Our forefathers, and now us in the hands of our enemies, man. Okay, to this day. Like I said earlier, Hitler said it. America doesn't know it has the jewels of God in its hands. You see? So all these peon Edomites, the little young white boy in the car smiling and laughing like this is a fucking joke, but when he gets that foot in his ass, okay, when this economy collapses, this shit ain't gonna be funny no more. Because Saudi Arabia is going to the BRICS. And when they do, your economy is finished. And so is your ass.
What's that president back in the day, his name from Egypt?
Nasser,
Yep.
Abu Nasser,
That's
something
him.
like
That's
that.
him. He said, "Who are these people? You know that left the land black and came back white."
Back white. You know what I mean? You know, come on, man. You people are you know. So we're being foolish for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's sake to bring this word out. You know, laughed at, mocked, scoffed at. Guess what? It doesn't matter, man.
Right.
We know what's getting ready to happen.
Exactly. So Kanye is not your prophet, man.
Nope.
The Lord chose, what is it? The lower people.
I got a scripture. We're gonna bring out a script. I got one coming out, talking about how when a rich man speaks, man.
Hey, man, that's pretty much it.
You know? Everybody listens when a rich man speaks, but when a poor man speaks, nobody don't want to hear this shit.
Exactly.
If Kanye was standing right here, he'd have a fucking crowd, man.
Exactly.
People would be calling their mama, "Mom, Kanye's on fucking King Street."
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They'd be parking in the middle of the street trying to see him. Up here teaching with signs behind him. Okay? Denzel Washington was out here speaking, telling you that the Holy Scriptures was for the children of Israel. You know? Shaq. Fucking LeBron James. If these people were speaking, man, about this and they were out on the street corner, you people you'd be fighting each other to get there to see it.
Like you said, the hat tilted to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
The swag.
Everybody
Everybody want to follow.
Yeah. Jacob is the form of all things. But it's like what I just said. If when a rich man speaks, everybody wants to hear it. You know? When a rich man does something, everybody wants to do it.
Right.
You see? I ain't doing that.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen,
Slave men and slave women, go ahead.
and no man shall buy you.
No man shall save you. Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther the Queen, okay? None of these men could save the children of Israel by dealing with the so-called white man. Shit, Marcus Garvey, what did they do? They took his goddamn ship because he was taking people back to Africa. They confiscated the man's ship. He owned the fucking thing. And they confiscated it. They took it from him because they didn't want the so-called black man taken back to Africa. Even though that's not their homeland,
Right.
they still didn't want them to leave America. Because, and that wasn't even the so-called white man, that was the Most High. You know? The Black Panthers couldn't save the children of Israel. Okay? The Brown Panthers. You know? You people, we're supposed to be in a captivity until the Most High gets us out of it. Okay? Not a man, not a Balfour Declaration. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has to get us out of this captivity.
But he said, wait on me. Can't think of how.
Till I rise up to the prayer.
That's it.
Okay?
Yep.
You see? We can't get ourselves out, man. We can't fight our way out of this captivity. There's nowhere we can go because we're going to be oppressed in any land that we go to. You see? The curses are going to follow us anywhere we go. We can go to Antarctica, and there's really nobody in Antarctica except the U.S. military. You know, maybe a couple other countries, but we can't hide from these curses, man. Okay, you got more on that? Go to Psalms 148, read 19 and 20.
Psalms 148.
Yep, 19 and 20. Go to check Proverbs. I'm sorry. Where the hell I got Psalms 148? No, wait a minute. Get the sword, old trusty sword out. I know I was right. But you don't type that on there? 149 Psalms.
Oh, you said 149. I put 148.
Yeah, 149. 149, Psalms 148. 19 and 20. Oh, Salakia, it's 147. I'm Salakia, my bad. It's 147. I put on, why did I put 48 on there? It's 147, 19 and 20.
Yep.
I know why. I gotta do what my wife does. She that's Yayan. Messing around with the Yayan, y'all. Salakia.
Psalms 147, verse 19. And it reads, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
And nobody else, man. So his law, statutes, and commandments were given to the children of Israel, man. Okay? Nobody else. No other nation. Go ahead,
He hath not dealt so with any nations.
That's right. He hasn't dealt with any other nations as far as his law, statutes, and commandments. So these other nations don't know his judgment. Lord have mercy. You know? So the judgments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the curses haven't been put on any of these other nations. Even though they're getting a foot put in their ass, you know? The curses in Deuteronomy 15 to 68 haven't been done to any of these other nations, man, because the law, statutes, and commandments haven't been given to them. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
He hath not dealt so with any nations, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
You see?
Praise ye Yahweh.
You see, they haven't known the judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. Okay? So the children of Israel went into slavery on slave ships. That's one of the judgments of Yahweh for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. You see? See that simple? Isaiah 14, 1 and 2. You know? So these law, statutes, and commandments that have been given to the children of Israel were only given to the children of Israel. Okay? Go ahead,
Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel.
See, this is what happens after the Most High has judged us and had put us into this slavery and this hard bondage. He's going to come and get us, man. Go ahead,
And set them in their own land.
Yeah, he will set them in their own land. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And who's cleaving to the issues, man? Nobody.
Right.
Ain't nobody, the whole earth ain't speaking Hebrew, because that's what the language is going to be on this earth when the children of Israel are in control. Nobody's taking substance to these issues. The little hat, small nose, a big nose. Okay? Nobody's honoring these people, man. You know? There's no peace in the land of Israel. The land is separated. There's 3 different nationalities of people living in that land, fighting like hell over it. You know? That's not going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. These people ain't going to have a chance in hell, man, when the children of Israel are in that land over there. We're not going to be fighting with the Palestinians every fucking day, getting rocks thrown at us. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we're not going to have to deal with that. So who are those people over there? They're imposters. They're a bunch of goddamn liars, man. You know? And I'll say it boldly, man. Well, I don't really give a flying fuck, man, how you people feel about it. You know? Because, the lies are done and over with, man. You can't hide the truth no goddamn more. It's over.
It's up.
Yeah, deal with it, man. Just like you tell with us. Get over it.
Right.
You know? Fuck that. Go ahead,
Reading on, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place,
Mm-hmm.
and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
You see? We're going to possess them from servants and handmaids, man. Them issues that, the only servants that they have is people that are working for a living.
Right.
Okay? And the U.S. government. You know? They make you work for you're a servant and a handmaid through a contract called an application. You know? But we're going to actually have servants and handmaids, man. We're going to have people cooking for us, making our garments, okay? Tending our fields. They don't have that. They got rocks being thrown at them all fucking day over there by the Palestinians. You see? Go ahead,
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
And whose captives were we? Whose captive are we right now? Just like I said, we're still in a bondage right now. Okay? We're still in bondage. So who's going to become a bond to us, man? These other nations. I got them all right here. Okay, you got the 12 tribes of Israel and what, the 16, 17, 18 other nations on this earth? All of these nations are going to be slaves, man, to us. Okay? For 1,000 years. You see? And after that 1,000 years, we're going to get rid of the issues. Okay? And the rest of the fucking Edomites. You know? The wicked, man, that the Bible speaks of. You know? Go ahead,
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
That's right. And we're going to rule over you, man. With an iron rod. You're going to learn how to speak the holy language. The Hebrew. Okay? Which Yahweh Shai spoke. That's the heavenly language, man. That's the spiritual world's language. Okay? Hebrew. The book of Acts tells you, you knocked Saul off the horse, and he spoke to Saul in the Hebrew language. You see? That's what we're all going to be speaking. All the other nations. You don't have that right now. We're not speaking Yiddish.
Right.
You know? Kabilta fish and kalaka shakalaka or whatever the fuck they be saying.
Shakan.
Shakain and Shakin and what's that shit? Yeah, I mean. Yeah, you said it on that. Go to Isaiah 44, read 1 and 2. Hey, you're going to be speaking Hebrew, man. You know, not Yiddish. We ain't all speaking Yiddish. You see? It's a bunch of bullshit, man. Go ahead,
Isaiah 44 and 1, and it reads, Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Thus says Yahweh that made thee and formed thee from thy womb.
That's right.
Which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant.
Fear not, O Jacob. Fear not, Israel. Fear not, so-called black, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Most I said he's going to help us. Okay? When this economy starts collapsing, he's going to help the children of Israel, the elect man of Israel. Okay? Not everybody. Go ahead,
And thou, Jezreel, whom I have chosen.
Mm-hmm. You see? Was that it on that?
Yeah.
Go to Isaiah 45 and 4.
Isaiah 45, verse 4. For Jacob, my servant, for Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name.
You see? The elect. You see, that's who the Most High is coming for, man. You know? He's not coming for it. Not even all of Israel is going to get saved in this go around. You know? Not this ain't like Egypt, man. This is totally different, man. He's got to purge the wicked of Israel, man. Okay? Those that did not want to come back to this truth. He's got to destroy them on this side. And they'll be brought back. 45 and 17. Isaiah 45 and 17 says all of Israel shall be saved. Okay?
Yep.
And that's through childbearing, man. Through birth. You're all going to come back. You're going to be in your right mind. You're not going to be twerking in front of the fucking chariots. Okay? On our golden streets. You're not going to be doing all that wicked ass shit. You know? Nobody is. None of the other nations. Ain't going to be no motherfucking mouse on a stick. You know? And fucking one video of a black lady, I think she said they was going to cook a goddamn cat. She was going to make a cat, man. Ain't going to be none of that. You got any more on that?
Just a little bit more.
Yep, go ahead, bro.
Reading on, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Though thou hast not known me. Israel doesn't, they don't know till the Most High. Okay? They don't know who he is. They don't know his true nature. The true nature of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is righteousness, man. Either through salvation or destruction. And that righteousness goes into righteous anger, man. He could be righteous in his anger. You know? Look at the state of the children of Israel. Why wouldn't he want to put some of these people to death, man? They're wicked as hell. You see? They're doing the bidding of the nation of Edom, man. They're following the nation of Edom in their wickedness. The so-called white man. You see?
I seen a clip with Kanye West, and I guess he was on Drink Champs with
yeah.
And it was like, but you're anti-Semitic or something. He was like, that's not anti-Semitic. He was like, this is anti-Semitic. And he started hitting the beat. And he was like, right? He was like, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. Kill that nigga. I'm gonna fuck your bitch. Kill that nigga. You know? I was like, well, yeah, that's anti-Semitic.
But that's anti-Semitic. It's anti-Semitic.
Yeah, that was hard.
And it runs deep because it's like you are anti-Shemitic, and I say Shem.
Right.
You are anti-Shemitic when you're destroying your own people, man. Okay? When you're destroying the so-called black man can call himself any fucking thing in the world. Okay? A nigga, a bitch, a hoe. But when he calls himself an Israelite, there's a problem. People get upset about that. That's anti-Semitic. How's it anti-Semitic? I am Shemitic. I say Shemitic because there was no fourth son hiding in the fucking bottom of the ark, man. You know? Noah didn't have a son to a prostitute and hide him in the ark underneath, named Sem. You know? You got any more on that? Get Isaiah 1 and 3.
Isaiah 1 and 3, and it reads, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
The ox and the ass, the two dumbest animals on the planet, know who their owners are. Go ahead,
But Israel does not know, my people does not consider.
Israel doesn't know. The children of Israel don't know who Yahweh is, man. Okay? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians do not know who Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai are. Okay? The men the world ignorantly call God and Jesus. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. The children of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, do not know who these gods are, who their own God is, their own father. You know, but an ox and an ass know who their owner is. You see? This is the ignorance of the children of Israel. This is their destruct. This is why they were destroyed, man. They discontinued from their heritage. You see? If a people discontinue from their heritage, they're not going to know these things unless somebody tells them. And that's why we're out here. Okay? Being bold as a lion.
And they just look so shameful.
You see that shit?
I mean, that's what they look like now. Like
they're hurt. They know.
Yeah. Shit. I mean, you might got one or two little proud ones.
Yeah, the proud motherfuckers, but they know.
But for the most part, they look shameful.
They do. They hurt, man. You know? Because they know that the end is here for them.
Yep.
The end is speaking, man, through the Holy Scriptures that were given to us as a lie. Okay? Given to us as a religion for everyone, man. Where it is a historical record. It's the history of the children of Israel, not of every goddamn body, especially not you goddamn devils. You see? And I'm not afraid to say it. Give a fuck how many of y'all over there. You know what I mean? You ain't got pumping no goddamn Kool-Aid over here, boss. Go ahead, Art. Is that it on that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Deuteronomy, read that again for me, Art.
Isaiah 1:3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider.
They don't consider, man. You know, they're not considering the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. You know, even though they've seen brothers, the elders and apostles on down, you know, on the street, teaching, you know what I'm saying? They don't even consider that they're the chosen people. They get angry sometimes when you tell them that they're part of the 12 tribes of Israel. What's up, brother? You see? When you tell the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that they're part of the 12 tribes of Israel, they get angry with you. They tell us that we're teaching hate. How are we teaching hate when we're telling you that you're a chosen people, a special people unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai? Because you've been destroyed, man, by the philosophy of the so-called white man. Okay? The devil that the Bible speaks of, man. The nation of Edom. You've been destroyed. And that's the Most High's doing, man. Because in these last days, he's waking up his elect people like we just got done reading. And he's going to destroy the rest of you goddamn people because you're wicked as hell. You want to follow these fucking pasty-ass motherfuckers, man. You know? We're sick of these goddamn people, man. Yeah, I got to get up and go to work every goddamn day. I got to pay my rent to him, a so-called white man. You know, I got to pay my bills. You know, I got to buy gas and shit for my car. You know what I mean? But I'm sick and tired of these fucking people, man. I'm ready to get out of this place. That's why I'm out here teaching what I'm teaching. I'm sick and tired of it. Shit's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's different.
Salaki. You got any more on that,
Spaceships would be better.
Oh yeah, spaceships would be better. What did one brother say? He said, I'm gonna be flying around with the top down on my shit. You know what I mean? Isaiah 60:2. Yeah, the brother said, I'm gonna have my shit dropped, my top dropped on my chariot flying the fuck around. Yeah, that's what's up.
Isaiah 60:2, and it reads, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
That's right, and gross darkness is covering the people, man. The children of Israel, they can't see what's going on right now, even though it's right in their face. You know, it took for Kanye West to get people to start thinking about whether they were Hebrew Israelites or not.
Yeah.
But there's been brothers on the street for the last 30 years.
Right.
You know? Apostle Tahar, Kabar, Ramla, Wakah. You know?
Where is it?
King Masha. Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna say he had chosen the meek to confound the wise.
Yep. That's in the book of is that 2 Corinthians? No, the book of 2 Corinthians, man. You see? Talking about the weak confounding the wisdom of this world, man, or the wise of this world. He hasn't chosen rich people.
Right.
He hasn't chosen noble people. He's chosen weak men, man. People that are of no regard.
Yep.
You see?
Reading on, but Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Mm-hmm. And that's what's happening right now. His glory is being seen upon the men of the Lord, man. You're really going to start to see it soon. People are going to know that prophets have been among them. People are going to know that them people, that those lowly people, those people of no regard, okay, those lowly, weak men that were out on the streets teaching were the chosen men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, a part of the 144,000 that was going to come out here and the lion roaring at the eagle, man. You see, we were going to be that lion roaring at the eagle, man, and that's what we're doing right now. We're going to be seen to these people not as weak anymore. We're going to be seen as something very special, you know. And a lot of these people are going to run to us for answers, man, when this thing starts going down. And what's going to happen? The Most High is going to shut a door, man, and they're going to be stuck like Chuck out here, because we're not going to be on the street. We're not going to be on YouTube. Kanye West is probably ushering in the famine of the word, man.
Ooh.
You know?
And we want that.
You goddamn right.
We'll be that much closer.
Yep, we can get out of here when that happens.
Yeah.
Because that means the elect are sealed.
Woo!
You know? That means the elect are sealed, man. When that goes down. You see? And good riddance, man. If you don't got it, if you're not getting it, if you're not out here seeking the Most High right now, you know, when that door gets shut, man, and that's too bad for your ass. You know? You got any more on that? Isaiah 4 and 14. Oh, Jeremiah 4 and 14. Select.
Size-wise, like, I guess there'd be nothing wrong with it being really tall. Hi.
There you go.
Jeremiah 4 and 14. O Jerusalem, wash thy heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved.
Mm-hmm.
How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? Mr. Jordan.
What's up, brother?
All right now.
How you doing?
Are they your daughters?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful daughters.
Get Jeremiah 30 and 8 for me.
Jeremiah 30 and 8.
Yeah, and then get 10 and 11.
Jeremiah 10. What is that?
30 and 8.
Jeremiah 30 and 8. And it reads, for it shall come to pass in that day, says Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of himself.
And that's what is happening right now, man. That yoke is being broken, man. Okay? It's not completely off our necks, but guess what? It's coming off of there soon.
Woo.
You see? The yoke is being broken because of this word coming out. Okay? The truth shall set you free. So now that we're free mentally and spiritually, all we have to do is wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to rise up to this prey and get us the hell up out of here physically, man. Okay? That's the end of that. That's going to be the end all be all, man. God, go ahead.
But they shall serve Yahweh our power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Where's David at? I said earlier.
Who's that?
Where's he at? He's not over in Israel right now. Where's he at? Where's Yahushua? Or Hashem, the name. Where's he at? And none of those people over there, man. So what's going on here? Something ain't right. Because he said he's going to raise David up, that you're going to follow David, man. Where's he at? You know? Y'all don't believe in the Messiah, man. But you say that you're in contact with him, you're talking to him right now, you're full of shit.
All right, man.
What's going on, brother? Go ahead.
Reading on. Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, says Yahweh. Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar.
That's right. He's going to save us from afar. From the land of the north, man. You see? This is where we're going to be saved from. Where these people don't need saved. If they're in their land, who needs salvation? People that are in captivity. They're not in captivity right now. So where's the salvation over there? Where's the salvation? Why would you need salvation if you own all this shit? The Rothschilds, the DuPonts, Bilderbergers, Gettys. Where's their salvation? Where do they need salvation, man? Okay? Where do the issues need salvation?
Right.
When they own all the goddamn jewelry stores and the restaurants, the news fucking outlets, the movie industry. Where do these people need salvation, man? He said he's coming to save his people, man. From what? From oppression.
Yep.
We need fucking salvation. We need taken up out of here. Okay? We need to own some shit. Some land. Some servants. Okay? Because I definitely want me some fucking slaves. You know? I'm tired of doing shit. I'm tired of chopping onions and fucking green peppers up to make my damn food. I want somebody else to make that shit. You know? I want somebody else to go do my grocery shopping. Go over to my brother's and get me some fresh fucking giraffe steak.
And the thing about it, Esau knows it.
Yes.
They're upset, man. Esau knows. That's why they're building these cases as we speak. They probably already got enough.
Look, they got
and
enough.
they're about to come, bro. They're about to come. They're coming for the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
And we know this.
Hey, let them. Let them. This party's over. It's over. It's over. It's over for them, but it ain't for us.
Nah.
Oh, this is the end for them, but it's going to be the beginning for us.
Yep.
Okay? As soon as they put their hands on the men of the Lord, that's the beginning of our salvation. Okay? Yep. Actually, right now, this is actually the beginning, knowing this truth.
Yep.
But when they take us off the streets and off of YouTube, and they start snatching brothers up, when they start turning these lights off, having these rolling blackouts, as they say, okay, and they start snatching brothers up, that's really the beginning of our salvation, because the Most High is going to start really doing some things.
Right, that miracle.
Yeah.
The standard's going to be lifted.
Yep.
You know, but that's all part of Jacob's trouble. It has to
Right.
happen. So we already know they done built their cases. They're building up more, and they're about to come after the men of the Lord. That's why they're painting. Well, we believe that Kanye is aside.
Yep.
Being set up.
Yep.
I mean,
and that's fine.
Right. Either which way it goes, whether
Shit.
he is or not, it's all the Most High's plan.
That's right.
Regardless of what.
That's right. You got any more on that? Did you read 10 on that?
I'm on 10 right now.
Okay, here you go.
Reading on. Jeremiah, what was that? 30?
Yeah. 30.
Jeremiah 30 and 10. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, says Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
And thy seed, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. So the seed of the children of Israel went into a captivity that they're still in. So, and they haven't been saved from that. Okay? those issues have never left that part of the world. As far as they were always over in the Ukraine, Russia. Okay, they never came over here to a land of a strange nation, a tongue that they did not know. Okay, they never stopped speaking Yiddish, German and Hebrew mix.
Right.
Okay, you see, this is the problem, man. You people don't get it, man. The Most High said He's going to save the seed of the children of Israel from the land of their captivity. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua never saved them out of any land of captivity, man. They weren't in captivity when were transferred over to the Balfour Declaration into Israel. You see? You out of space, brother?
I think so. I don't. Man.
You see? You got what, about an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're out of space.
You know what?
Why you gotta?
I'm gonna continue on this one. Was that Jeremiah 30 and 10?
Yeah.
It's not-
Yeah, that's all right, brother.
All right, Jeremiah 30 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
That should be good. Might have to let the sword up.
It's all right.
Stop me if I'm a little slow. Should be doing this all the time. Just so I can get used to it. I say that all the time.
That's all right. And the technology, man, get you out of that sword. Get you out of that hard back, soft back.
Jeremiah 30 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 30 and 10, and it reads, Therefore fear thou now not, O my servant Jacob,
Mm-hmm.
says Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest.
That's right. We're going to be in rest, man. We're not going to have to worry about getting up and going to work and doing all this physical labor. Okay? We're not going to have to do those things anymore, man. Go ahead,
And shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
That's right, because we ain't going to have to worry about nobody kicking our door down, taking our shit, coming in and robbing us, coming and taking us to jail, you know, pulling us over and beating our ass, or shooting and killing us because because they said we reached for a gun when they told us to get our wallet.
Right.
Okay. You see? Seen a video. So a black man, so-called black man, get out of his car. Cop says, "Yo, get your ID. Go get your ID." And he goes and reaches in his car, and the cop shoots his ass. You know, we don't have to worry. We ain't gonna have to worry about those kind of things no more, man. You see? Go ahead, Art.
Verse 11, Jeremiah 30 and 11. For I am with thee, says Yahweh, to save thee.
Mm-hmm.
Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee.
That's right. He's gonna make a full end of all these nations that had their feet on our goddamn necks, man. Okay? And it's when he's talking about a full end, he's talking about their rulerships. Okay, they're no longer going to be in control of shit. They're going to be governed by the children of Israel, man. Okay. Now they may have people that are put over them that are in their nation, but they're not. They're going to be following the directions of the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Yet will I not make a full end of thee,
Mm-hmm.
but I will correct thee in measure.
That's right. He's going to correct us in measure. He's not going to get rid of all of us. He's going to keep an elect, okay, a few to bring back the rest of the children of Israel. Okay, go ahead.
And will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
That's right. We're gonna go through some shit. Okay, we're gonna go through some things, man, so that we understand. You know, the judgments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, because that we all are gonna walk a different path, man, in these judgments that are coming. We're all going to see different things, go through different things, man. We're not going to have the same punishments. You see? Is that it on there? Jeremiah 31, read 31 and 32.
Jeremiah 31 and 31, and it reads, Behold, the days come, says Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
That's right. He's going to make a new covenant, man, with the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, says the Lord.
And that covenant we broke was the law, statutes, and commandments that were given. Okay? We broke those law, statutes, and commandments, man. We destroyed that first covenant. But now when we get this with the new covenant, those law, statutes, and commandments are going to be put in our inward parts, man. So we won't go off anymore. Okay? That's part of that new covenant, man. After we're saved out of this, after the seed of the children of Israel that are still in the captivity are taken out of here, that's the new covenant that's going to be made with them. Those people over in Israel don't have the law, statutes, and commandments in now.
I must be allowed to read 33.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Reading on in verse 33, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, says Yahweh, I will put my laws in their inward parts.
There it is.
And write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people.
And there it is. Okay? Ain't no need to break that down. He's going to put the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. And we're going to be Yahweh's people, man. And these heathens and these Edomites, they're going to know. They're going to know who the hell we are. And they're going to be in fear of us, man, whenever we come around. You see? If we're in fear of them right now, you know, while some of us are, you know what I mean? Because they have the power. Okay? But we're getting ready to get that power. We're getting ready to be in charge. We're going to rule with the iron rod, man. And they're going to understand that. You know? You fuck up, when we come around, you're going to get dealt with. You understand? The punishment is going to be carried out, and all the people are going to see it. So you know that you ain't supposed to be doing that. Whatever that punishment is. Jeremiah 50 and 20. Because we're gonna be some righteous people, man. You know, and we're going to carry out the judgments that are written, man, for certain things that are done. Because you heathens ain't going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in you. So you're going to be able to continue to go out. You're going to be able to continue to do things that you're not supposed to do.
Last time you have to get a sandwich and soda?
Nah, I don't have any change, bro. Sorry about that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you fucked up. Esau, it looked like an Edomite. Yeah, that's all right, bro.
Jeremiah 50 and 20. And it reads, in those days and in that time, says Yahweh, the iniquity of Israel shall be the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found, for I will pardon them whom I reserve.
I shall pardon them whom I reserve. He's talking about the elect, man. Again. Okay? Not all of Israel is going to make it out of here this time, man. It's not going to be like Egypt. You know, where he took all the children of Israel out of Egypt. It's not going to be like that this time. You see? Some of these people are going to get put to death on this side. You know? And Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. I'm part of that number. Go ahead, oh, was that it? Go to Ezekiel 20. (34 to 39).
Ezekiel 20.
34 to 39.
Ezekiel 20 and 34. And it reads, and I will bring you out from the people, and I will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered.
That's right, where we were scattered. Okay? To disperse the diaspora of Israel. Go ahead.
With a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face.
And that's what he's doing right now. He's pleading with you face to face. Okay? Through his prophets. This is the Most High speaking to you, man. Okay? Not men. This is the Most High speaking to you through his words. He's trying to show you mercy. Okay? He's pleading with you face to face, man. And pretty soon he's gonna be speaking himself. Okay? Go ahead,
Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt.
Yep.
So will I plead with you, says Yahweh on power.
So he gave the law, statutes, and commandments to the children of Israel, okay, in the wilderness after they came out of Egypt. Through what? Through his prophet, Moses. Okay? Telling them, yo, these are the law, statutes, and commandments. This is the way that we're supposed to walk. Okay? This is how we're supposed to conduct ourselves as the children of Israel. This is the Most High pleading with you right now. In the same way. Walk in my commandments, my judgments, my statutes. Okay? You got to walk in these things, man. You got to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, or you're going to get judgment, man. Okay? So this is him telling you the same thing. And if you don't listen, you're going to, when Jacob's trouble starts and them nuclear missiles start flying, you know, when the horns of these goddamn Edomites really come out, you people are going to be in trouble, man. You're not going to have no covering from the judgment that are going to be coming. And there's going to be a hell of a lot of that coming, death. Go ahead,
And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. And I will purge out from among you the rebels.
Purge out from among you the rebels. Because a lot of people that, even there's brothers out here calling themselves Israelites, man, that are still doing wicked ass things. that he's going to have to get rid of, man. You know, you can't be an Israelite on camera or on the streets and then be at your house acting like a nigga, man. Right. You can't do it.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
And them that transgress against me,
Mm-hmm.
I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn,
Mm-hmm.
and they shall not enter into the land of Israel.
That's right. You're not going to enter into this thing, man. You know, when all hell starts breaking loose, the Most High ain't get putting you in a chariot if you're wicked as hell. What the one brother say? You can't have no crackheads in the kingdom because they're going to try to steal one of the golden bricks. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, but it's true though. Said that brothers smoking weed, stealing chariots and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, brother, you don't have to steal the chariot; it belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? You know? Come on, man. You know, the Most High's got to get rid of people. We got to get rid of wicked ass Israelites, man. Go ahead,
And they shall not enter into the land of Israel.
That's right.
And ye shall know that I am Yahweh.
Hey, you're not going to get any salvation being wicked as hell. You know? Calling yourself an Israelite, teaching others that they're Israelites, but not teaching that the sea hip is the mark of the beast. You know? You're not going to get salvation saying that Esau can make it. You know? You're not going to get salvation for doing those things, man. Teaching that there's the Most High, you can call it Most High Christ blessed.
Right.
You're not going to get salvation doing that shit. You see? Is that it on that?
Ezekiel 20 and 39,
Mm-hmm.
and it reads, As for you, O house of Israel, thus says Yahweh of power, go ye, say ye everyone his idols, and hereafter also. If ye will not hearken unto me, but pollute ye my holy name, no more with your gifts and with your idols.
You see? Pollute his holy name.
Yeah.
What I just say. You know? You got IUIC calling him Most High Christ blessed. That's not his name. That's not a name. That's a title. Okay? The name is Yahweh. You see? And his son's name is Yahweh Shah. You calling him God and Jesus. That's polluting his holy name, man. You can't do that and expect salvation. It's not going to happen. You want to get 41 for me too?
Ezekiel 20 and 41, I will accept you with your sweet Savior. When I bring you out from the people and gather you out of the countries wherein ye have been scattered.
That's right.
And I will be sanctified in you before the heathen.
It is. Ezekiel 29 and 21. See, these people see that the children of Israel have woken up, man. You know? And like I said earlier, that, and I actually was going to bring that, I don't know if I put that down or not, but when it talks about when a rich man speaks. You see? You know? These people, they haven't been listening to the children of Israel as intently. Now, the nobles have. The government has. Okay? I don't know if the local police, but the state police probably have. You know, the FBI, CIA, they've been listening.
Yeah.
But these regular Edomites, they haven't been listening. But since Kanye has spoken up, that rich man speaks, everybody wants to hear it. Everybody wants to listen. Everybody wants to know what's going on. So now everybody's probably online looking up Hebrew Israelite. You know? Now, depending on who they find, they may find Sakari. They may find IUIC. You know? The House of David. They may find Great Millstone. But whoever they find, they're going to start hearing the Bible speak, man. If they're listening. You know, and if the Most High has them slated to be woke up, then they will wake up. Okay, because that's what's taking place, man. The sanctification in front of the heathen. Okay, go ahead.
Ezekiel 29 and 21. In that day will I cause the horn of the house of Israel to bud forth, and I will give thee the opening of the mouth in the midst of them,
That's right.
and they shall know that I am Yahweh.
The opening of the mouth in the midst of them, in the midst of who? In the midst of these heathens, man. Because that now they're going to know who the God of the children of Israel is. Okay, the power that He has to be able to have men that don't have any power at all come out on the street and exert power beyond these people's imagination, just through words. You know, because these words are cutting these people's asses to pieces, man. We had about, what, 20, 30 fucking Edomites standing across the street waiting to go into a restaurant. You know, they had these looks on their face of horror, man. You know, what was that word you said, brother?
Shame.
Shame face, man. They were ashamed. You know?
Like they knew.
You know what I'm saying?
Like them men over there telling the truth, and we're done.
We're done.
That's the looks that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know? The brother put it. He said it. He said it perfectly. They have a shameful look on their faces, man. There may be one over there that's still proud as hell,
Right.
but he's not showing it. They weren't over there laughing and giggling. They were all pretty much. Some of them were looking at the ground, like they didn't even want to look over here.
Exactly
Or yeah, they didn't even want to look at each other.
Bro, they always looking
You
down,
know?
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
So they know what's going on.
Oh man.
You see? Yeah.
Yep.
You know, like I said, these words are cutting these people to pieces, man. You know, and they're really starting to feel the heat of what is really transgression here, man. Transpiring, Salakia, transpiring. You know, because they know that the end is here for them. They know that this dollar that they trusted so much in is finished. You know, I can't wait till Saudi Arabia fucking joins the BRICS. You know? Shit. You got him on that. Ezekiel 37. 21 to 24. Yeah.
Ezekiel 37.
21 to 24.
Ezekiel 37 and 21, and it reads, and say unto them,
Good?
yeah, let's start at 19.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Ezekiel 37 and 19. Say unto them, thus says the Lord Yahweh, in the hand of Ephraim and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the sticks of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand.
And that's what we did. We took the northern and the southern kingdom, okay, and we didn't have a literal stick. We had a cardboard and paper that we put the names of the northern and the southern kingdoms on. That's the stick that that's talking about, man. Go ahead,
And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be thy hand before thy eyes, and say unto them, thus says Yahweh our power, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be gone.
That's right.
And I will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land.
That's right. He's gonna gather us from all these other nations that we've been in captivity in, and put us in our own land. Okay? That didn't happen. That didn't happen to those people over in Israel right now. They weren't gathering from all over the world. Okay? Go ahead.
And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all.
That's right, David. So what is that? What is? Where's? I keep saying it. Where's David? If those people are the people over in the land of Israel, where is King David at? You see? Go ahead.
And they shall be no more two nations,
Mm-hmm.
neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms
That's right.
any more at all.
That's right. There is going to be no split. It's going to be the children of Israel again, 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? It's not going to be the northern kingdom fighting against the southern kingdom. I got to be a dumbass. Go ahead,
Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor with their detestable things,
Mm-hmm.
nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places.
That's right. We're going to be saved from Yahweh by Yahweh Shem Yahushua from our enemies. Okay? And like I said, who is our enemy, man? The people that we were sold to when we came out of those cargo slave ships. And we're still in their hands. Go ahead.
But I will save them out of their dwelling places, wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them, so shall they be my people,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be their God.
That's right. Is that it?
You want 24, right?
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel 38 and 24,
Mm-hmm.
and David my servant shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes
That's right.
and do them.
You see, we got to walk in the judgments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the statutes and follow the commandments. Okay? And that's what we will do because we'll have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. Okay? Grab Daniel 7 and 27. Daniel 7 and 27.
Daniel 7 and 27, and it reads, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
That's the children of Israel. You know that the saints of the Most High are the children of Israel. And who's going to take the kingdom? The saints. Okay? The saints shall take the kingdom. The children of Israel. Go ahead,
Shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto, it is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, much troubled me, and my countenance changed me, but I kept the matter in my heart.
Revelations 21 and 12.
Revelations 21 and 12. And I had a wall great and high, and 12 gates.
This is talking about I'm trying to figure out like where the gates, where is this at over in Jerusalem right now? Okay? It's a question. You know what I'm saying? I think you went off, bro. You see? That keeps popping up in my head, man. You understand? Go ahead, bro. You know what I mean?
Revelations 21 and 12.
Because the brother just read that we were going to be put in our own land. Now, when the Israelites go to their own land, these things are supposed to be in place.
Right.
And those people that are over there don't have this in place. So what the fuck is going on? Go ahead,
Yeah, they got the fucking parade. They got the gay parade.
Gay
and shit
parade,
like
yeah.
that.
Pink City, shit,
Right.
Tel Aviv.
Revelations 21 and 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels and names written thereon,
That's right.
which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Where is this at? Why don't they have this over in Israel right now? Like I said, where's King David? Where's this the wall great and high with the 12 gates and the names of the 12 tribes of Israel with the angels standing at the gate, telling the heathens whether they can come or go? Huh? You know? Because not everybody's going to be allowed into Israel just because. You know what I mean? There ain't going to be no border guards. Nah, man, you better not bring your ass across them fucking lines if you don't ask permission. If you don't have permission to come into Israel, you're probably going to get put to fucking death. You know? Go ahead, that was it. You got Ecclesiasticus? Can you get that? Or I got mine.
Let me get my glasses for that.
Yo, you got it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? Yeah, I didn't know if you had 1611. I just have the Apocrypha in mine. The 1611s at home.
Definitely my glasses.
That one is still tiny. Oh, yeah, you got Ecclesiasticus 44, read 22 and 23.
Ecclesiasticus 44, verse 20.
22.
Verse 22 in the read. Ecclesiasticus 44:22. With Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake, the blessing of all men and the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of